All right, so we've been in the gym, of course, doing our upper body and a little bit of our lower body as well. I'm trusting you can hear me. Let me know where you're coming in when you come into the chat. Appreciate you guys. So we're gonna get our weighted ball. We're gonna do sumo squats for our core, but mainly for our abductors. That's what we're working on today. We're gonna open up those hip flexors, but the abductors, okay? This is a never-ending, continuous process. The abductors, okay? Your abductors are quite important. Just saying, okay? All right, so greetings, beloved, greetings. Let me know where you're coming in from in the chat. That would be greatly appreciated. However, as I was saying, we are going to be dealing with our abductors, and we're going to use a weighted ball. You saw us the other day. If you didn't join us, we had our squishy ball, which was more of a flexing ball that we can contract and allow ourselves a more of a fitted, like we're lifting weights. But this one, we're going to go ahead and use our weighted ball. Okay, so if you have a weighted ball, that would be really wonderful. Or when you have time to get a weighted ball, this is what we're going to use. Okay, we're going to be doing our frog squat first. Let me show you. I do have on my knee pads, so I trust those that have bad knees or you're doing a lot of practicing. You do not want to be on your knees so often, because it can cause a problem later. All right, so I have my flat sliders. Make sure you get your flat sliders as well. This really helps with allowing you to get that resistance on your body in any area. So if you want to tighten the core, of course, strengthen the arms, and get these sliders, you can use the sliders. You can use the sliders forward, off to the side. We're going to be using them for our feet a little bit later. Just a really quick one in regards to our abductors, okay? So first things first, go ahead, bring yourself onto your mat. Get onto your mat. I'm gonna leave the sliders there. Hi, beloved. Hey. All right, so sumo squat. Sumo squat, you see it. And you just want to bend those knees, rotate those legs out. So you're going to push those knees out. All right. Turn the feet out as well. Turn the feet completely out. What you want to be able to do is be able to sit back in that squat. This, putting your arms, elbows up against those abductors, inner part of those thighs. Rotate, straight posture, straight on back. You want to be able to do that. Let me show you it from the side. So staying mindful of your breath. Again, your core. You want to be able to seated squat. Drop the cooler in. Rotate the back. Bend over slightly. Bend, bend, bend. Put those arms underneath there. Rotate those shoulders back. Flatten the shoulders. Relax. And push outwardly. Okay, seated squat. Sumo. Try to hold it. Get used to holding it. Move with it a little bit and trust and believe it's going to help open up those abductors. So before we move into our ball, let's go ahead and grab one of our sliders. Now, as I said, you can use the sliders for the upper body or the lower body. We're going to put one foot onto the slider and just slide the legs simply out, okay? Just slide it out. Get used to sliding out. Now, you do want to hold your core as tight as possible because it's still strength with the core as well as your quads, okay? So stretch it out and bring it back in. Try to give yourself at least, I say, 3 sets of 10. But if you can't do that, at least start somewhere and then slowly build yourself up, okay? So now the other side. We're gonna grab to the other side, foot slider, sumo squat. If you're up here, fine, take your time, ease into it. The depth is you want to make sure you place your hands properly on the ground, okay? Plant them. So I'm going to turn my hands slightly out. I would always suggest that with anyone. I actually hurt my hand the other day doing too much. So you do want to make sure that you take care. So mindful of the breath, and you're just going to slide one leg out while the other one's in and reverse. Okay, so you got to have a tight core. This is the inner part of your abductors. And you want to just keep going. Okay, mindful of the breath. All right, so bring yourself back up to your mat. I'm giving you everything piece by piece, okay? So again, it's being tight with the core. We're going to open up the abductors area, our hip flexors. Now, the other exercise that you can do is, you saw a little bit of me doing that the other day when I had the ball. So your core is going to be tight again, and you're just going to bring that leg up and you rotate it out and row the hip, okay? Row the hip. So you're going to lead with the knee, rotate out, okay? It's definitely going to get the back of your quads and glutes, okay? Along your hamstrings as well. Greetings, beloveds, greetings. All right, for those that just came in, we're just going to deal with our weighted ball, okay? Our weighted ball and our sliders. All right, we're working on our abductors and hip flexors. So you can start with those exercise that I just showed you, as well as working into getting some sliders. Remember, plant your hands and slide and rotate out. Everything with strength and control. Both sides, okay? Both sides. After you've had both sides, now I'm just gonna move the sliders up temporarily and combine this together. So now we're into a sumo squat. Our hands, arms are going straight in, and we're gonna push on those knees with our elbows. The hands here are pressing against, so that allows you to press against those abductors and your knees. You wanna just kind of move with it a little bit, okay? Move with it until you can get into a relaxing flow. Energy, of course, I still feel it, and I'm doing this thing on a continuous basis, okay? It's just a different type of feel. Now, allow your legs to come straight on out. So you're gonna rest it a little bit. Allow yourself to fall forward. Remember, that's a breath. So inhale, exhale. If you find that you're still up here and you're hanging, be mindful of the breath. As you inhale, you exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. I'm going to open up the legs a little further so you can see if I was facing you frontal. Greetings, beloveds. Thank you. I appreciate you. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Okay? This is going to, of course, work with your hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, release. So you're going to go ahead and grab the bottom of your feet. Inhale, exhale, release. Don't be afraid, because 9 times out of 10, most of these exercises, inversions, and things of this sort, it's based on a mind consciousness where you're at. So inhale, exhale, release. Mindful of the breath. Push the legs back. My legs are straight. Okay, my knee pads kind of show them a little bent. I've noticed that over several videos, but straight on, okay? So now I'm gonna come back this way towards you. So we're relaxing, right? We're pushing through, straight, straight, straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Get yourself to where you can get those hands flat on the ground. Let's take our sliders out flat on the ground. Mindful of the breath. Inhale. Now you're going to lift up on those toes. Rotate the feet out. Inhale, exhale. Get yourself then where you're now placing those elbows onto the ground. A deeper stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Mindful of the breath. Hold as long as you possibly can. Bring yourself up. Hands position, rotate the feet in. Again, now come into a deeper sumo squat. Now you're stretching that leg out, okay? Mindful of the breath. You're stretching the leg out. Those hands are right here. They're right here. You're stretching it out. Breath, breath, breath. Okay, the sliders. The sliders are intense, but it's going to help you get there. Okay, so breath, 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 and allow yourself full extension up, keeping it low, full extension. Okay, come back to center, turn it in. Breath, breath, breath. Okay, give yourself a moment, down onto your knees, mindful of the breath, roll the shoulders back. Whew. We're going to bring those shoulders straight on up and the arms straight on up. So arms with the shoulders. Ready? Shoulders, then the arms. Everything straight on up. And you want it tight. You want to go past the ears. Okay? So we're here. Again, shoulders straight on up, then the arms. You want to go past the ears, straight on up, past the ears, and hold it as long as you possibly can. All right? We're stretching this out because of the final exercise that we're going to do, okay? So flat, 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 roll yourself back. I trust and believe all of you are doing well. Breath, breath, breath. Okay, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Go ahead. Put one hand behind the other, grab your elbow with the other and cross it through the back. Okay, touch, touch, touch. Mindful, the other side. Breath, breath, breath. Bring your hands straight on up. Exhale, release. Whew. Roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders. If you're like me and you joined our class earlier, we were on the weights. So we were doing our traps earlier, a lot of trap work. Okay, so let me just check on you guys right quick. How am I check on you? Okay. Okay, you need the back again? Or I did it. Okay. Okay, so with that, this was our just for our back exercise, right? I mean our upper body. I'm sure I got it for the back. We had our arms. Hold it, flatten the hand. Breath, breath, breath. Okay. So we start with the shoulders first, then we roll up the hands. Breath, breath, breath. Pull it in and pull it over. Mindful of your breath. Up, back down. Okay. With that being said, let's get to the whole point of this again, is getting our abductors, our hip flexors a little bit more flexible, more mobile. And of course, the more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. Okay. That is it. Okay. So to deepen this posture before I continue, to open, open, open more, you come down to one leg. Okay. Come down to one leg onto that knee. Take that slider. Okay, I'm gonna come straight on out, take that slider and you rock back, okay? So we rock back and you slide that leg out. Down to your arms, your elbows. Now this is very tight and very intense. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see it as well. But you're gonna deal more with your hamstrings and the back. So flat, flat, flat of your glutes. So seated squat, down on that one leg. Breath, take that slider. You're gonna sit completely back into it. Mindful of the breath, down to the arms. Breath, and you're out. This is much deeper. It's a deeper, deeper posture. So you try the different versions of the same posture as much as possible. Just be diligent and disciplined with it so you overall get the results that you want. Okay. So core is the last part, and then we're going to show you the exercise. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to bring the camera around to the side so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. and bring it right back. Okay, mind for the breath. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Okay, so I've done about 4 or 5 of these sets already. Okay, so you got your sliders. We're on to the side, right? Everyone can see. I trust everyone can see. You're on to the side. All right. So now you're going to take those sliders. Now, this is what I meant by its core. I got to go back a little bit. Go back. There we go. You can see it? Is that good? Fabulous. Okay. So this is what I meant about this part becomes core. Eventually, this becomes a total workout, a total body workout. Okay. But the initial point was for us to deal with our abductors. This will also help, but you definitely will strengthen your core. So your sliders on both sides, all right? So we went from a sumo squat to open up our adductors, our legs being out to the side. We're gonna come back up on to our sliders, position the hands. Please take care. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of hurt my hand the other day. So you gotta take care, you gotta take care. Mindful of your breath. And you're just gonna now bring yourself up like you're walking about to make a bird. You bring yourself up, press through, push the legs out, down, back, and squat, okay? So you're going up, down, core, up, squat, okay? Again, down, out, round, squat. It is a workout, okay? So don't start nothing if you can't finish it. I'm just kidding. Start anyway, and then keep going until you can finish it. So again, press into the ground. You're down, out, core, up. You will be trusting your arms. So make sure they're properly postured. Okay, one more time. Down, back, into your seated squat. Sumo squat. Okay, now the ball. You good? Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm going to first show you the weight ball from this direction, and then I'll show it to you from the front. Okay. Thank you so much, Foresight Fitness, for sponsoring us today. I so appreciate it. So appreciate it. Okay, so get your weighted ball. For those of you that didn't see us last Saturday, we had the squishy ball, which are more about contracting and decontracting. This is weighted ball, okay? So weighted ball with the sumo squat. Remember, we aligned our arms straight on up. All right, so I'm stepping over my mat. Core, tight core, breath, breath, breath. Rotate the feet out. Mindful of the breath. Seated squat, sumo squat. Here's the ball, right? You're gonna take that ball, put that ball straight on into your hand. Arm is straight on out. Breath, rotate and bring that ball straight on up. You're gonna try to align yourself right here. You're gonna hold that as much as you can, as long as you can. Breath, 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 bring it down, and you're gonna change the arms. So arm comes up, out, and then the other one is up. You're definitely gonna be working the knees, core, all, total, okay? So that's what it looks like. Here's the ball, my arms, you notice? Now we're just gonna get used to resting on our feet. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera to the front so you can see it from the front as well. Again, staying mindful of your core. You are gonna work your arms. It's gonna eventually be a total body. But the initial thing is to work those abductors. We want our hip flexors to be flexible and mobile, okay? So last time, beloveds, I'm trusting that this will serve as your highest good, especially on your fitness journey. Mindful of your breath. Go ahead across your mat. Thank you so much, beloveds. I appreciate you. Really quick, I try not to make it too long. I mean, classes are much longer, but I try not to make it too long as people have many things to do, but I'm hoping that you'll add this to your fitness journey. So again, we're in a seated squat, the core, grab the ball, press on the ball, rotate the legs out, mindful of the breath, breathe, breathe, breathe. Extend one arm forward and the front one goes straight on up. You're gonna press all the way through. You're gonna hold it as long as you possibly can. Past the ear. Good, good, good. Breath. Grab that ball. It's a weighted ball. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Push through. Mindful of the breath. Seated squat. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bring that ball back to you. Rotate those knees out. Just a little bit of a wiggle. Oh, so good. Mindful of your breaths, beloveds. Down to your knees. Once you get down to those knees, bring those legs together. You will feel this, okay? It is an intense exercise with different types of stretches. However, you want to work towards your pace. Only when you're ready, just bring yourself down. Just relax those legs. If you ever start feeling that there's still more tension, go ahead, allow yourself to straighten that leg out and rotate back on it, like with the with the sliders earlier. So you allow those legs to get some rest. If you need to, of course, swing yourself around. Allow those legs to come straight on out. Stay mindful of your breath in all that you're doing. But remember, the only person that can help you do you is you. Stay disciplined. Last, thank you so much. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Or I should say, we're continuing. Let's do that. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Put some or exercises that you've either watched me do, some exercises that you would like to see me do again. Any questions or comments, do put them in the chat. I'll see you guys again. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate you too, beloveds. And work on those abductors, okay? Those hip flexors. And I'll see you in the next video. For now, thanks, Foresight, Fitness. Appreciate you as well. Ciao. Choo choo.